first-round games and home field settings, this place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. A short completion of the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Again, makes it second and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Tackle, but first down.
Boy, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They start this playoff game with a pass. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful of being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quick dart to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 10 on to punt it away.
This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. offense trots back onto the field. In the last segment, scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The shotgun running play call. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Looking right, this one caught. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Grab behind the line. It's Raiola. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job.
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught over the middle. It's Raiola. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights.
LSU 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here he goes. What a catch and run by the junior.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the course, looking for more. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, I know what we think about LSU. We go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Now move the sticks.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to...
Touchdown, LSU! A great catch and run for 6.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He's going to hand this off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff.
Timeout, LSU.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The back's got it. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. The ball is caught. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense. This college football playoff game is all tied up because it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Here's the second down play.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a first down.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes a quick catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. No huddle now for the offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Raiola. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game.
Breaks into the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to run. It's Anderson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. The pass is caught.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
We're going to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Morris. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Players are down the right side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
He's looking deep again. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Auburn. They couldn't stop him there. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking tackles.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Lets it go. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Now he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Picks up the 1st down and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man,
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. The sophomore with great work after the catch. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. On the run, it's Anderson. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. He escapes the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
And playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
LSU, 28.
Here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking for the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Touchdown, LSU. And 6 more points to the total. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU, 35.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one. All this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He takes it at the 40. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. This pass is caught. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Quick throw to the left. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Raiola. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And now the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
When they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking for a gap. It's Anderson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
They pull out the screen here. I like the call on 3rd down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Auburn, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Morris.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. Too much speed for the defense.
That's That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the onside kick bounces out of bounds, so unsuccessful there, and it's a penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21.
That makes the score Auburn 28, LSU 21.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Stays on his feet. Finding some room at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open. And boy, oh, boy, did they catch a break.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. That's a fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. In the clear at the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
And this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Fires it on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 17 sets a kickoff.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
What a catch! They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
49, LSU, 28.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double-team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Auburn 56.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.